Hey guys, TheBattleProductions, and welcome to another Wi-Fi battle against Janboreen, and yes, I got a background. Yeah, I had to use cheats, but whatever. Okay, so I sent out my Deoxys, she sends out her, Ninetales, and I was thinking this is probably one of those, hypnosis substitute sets, so I went for the trick, and by the way, this is OU, and I'm using Wilechase's OU database, but anyways, he ends up going into, Espeon, and it gave it a choice scarf, which actually looked like a bad idea. And then off the bat, I went for the Stealth Rocks, which was a pretty dumb idea. And then she switches out into her Shiftry, and I predicted that and went for the Fire Punch. So, okay, now she sends out her Ami, which is her Ninetales, and she goes for the Will-O-Wisp. And I was like, okay, I don't care. I mean, I just don't care. So I just go for the superpower, and she goes for the Confuser, and I'm like, come on, just kill me already. I don't even need this anymore. I mean, I really just want to try it out. I mean, that's it. So what I did is I predicted the Fire Blast, and I sent out Heatran, and yeah, I boosted my Fire type moves, and I predicted the Switch, but I knew she didn't have any like ground type. I mean, like any Pokemon resistant to ground type, so I just went for the safe Earth power. It did alright, but I'm gonna send out my Qrem, and yeah, this thing's a boss, okay? So he goes for the Wish, and yeah, basically that kind of stinks. So he sends out his Ami, which is Amaterasu and Okami. But anyways, I go for the Draco Meteor, I miss! And I was like, crap. And now I got a wish boost, and I went for the Draco Meteor the next turn, and I do not take it out. It goes in the red, and I was like, come on, game, really? Yeah, I get confused, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna switch out into my Starmie, predicting a Fire Blast. And yeah, I would have went out to my Heatran, but you would have sent in his Vaporeon, and yeah, that's just not worth it. So I go for the Recover, and he goes for the Solar Beam! And I somehow lived this with 4 HP. I don't know how, but anyways, I just wanted to get the Rapid Spin off. And okay, now she doesn't have Stealth Rocks, which is good. And I'm going to send out my Scrafty, and she's going to send out her Espeon. And I go out into my Heatran, and yeah, basically she goes for the Reflect, and then I go for the Fire Blast. Bada bing, bada boom, it's gone because of the Sun Boost. So, yeah, Heatran's actually pretty good on, would be pretty good on a Sun team. I haven't made one yet, but yeah. So I predicted the Scald, so I went on to my Ferrothorn, and she went for the Scald, and then she gets the burn. Now I was like, really? Come on. I mean, it's a 30% burn, but still. So, she switches out into her Dragonite while I go for the Power Whip. I don't know, I just felt like doing it. I don't know, and it did nothing because of Reflect, and it's weak to flying. So, yeah, I switch out into my Heatran, and yeah, she goes for the D-Dance. And I was like, really? You know, it's fine. I mean, so she goes for the Outrage. It does not take me out. I tried going for the Fire Blast, but I missed. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And she goes for the other Outrage and takes out my Heatran. So yeah, that was pretty dumb, but oh well. And she had the Lumberry to snap herself out of confusion, so I sent out my Qrem, and I knew I was faster than it because this was Choice Scarf, so I went for the Draco Meteor, and I took it down. So there you go. If I just switched out to this thing, I think I wouldn't have lost my Heatran, but okay. I predicted like close combat, so I went out to my Deoxys and she went for the Stone Edge, and I was like, okay. I thought she'd go for the fighting move, but anyway, she gets a critical hit, my Deoxys. I don't care. And basically, I predicted the switch here, and I go for the Bulk Up, which is good, because now I have opportunity to start sweeping. But this is actually a special defensive wall, Scrafty. And basically, she just went for the Scald, and she burned me. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. How is she getting all this luck? So I have 2 bulk ups, and now it's pretty much back to 0, which really stinks. And now she goes for the Wish, and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So I go for another bulk up, and I was thinking, okay, maybe if I just bulk up enough, maybe I could take this thing down. So I go for here is another bulk up, well, after the Ice Beam, of course. So yeah, I go for the bulk up and I boost my attack, my defense, and basically her wish came true, and she goes for the ice beam, and I go for the dream punch, and it does absolutely nothing. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But the good thing is this has shed skin, and that activates right now. So now, basically I can start sweeping if I wanted to, which is actually pretty cool. So I go for the dream punch. It does not take it out, but it does a pretty good chunk, and yeah. So I just spam Drain Punch. So she goes for the Scald, hoping that she would get the burn, but nope, not this time. And I go for the Drain Punch, and I take down the Vaporeon. So now she sends out her Lucario, and she goes for the Close Combat. Now if I'm thinking about it, it's probably either Choice Band or Choice Scarf because it switched out because of the Stone Edge. So yeah, I go for the Drain Punch, and I take down the Lucario. That's pretty much it. That's pretty much game. I mean, now she sends out her Ninetales, which will die from Stealth Rock. So, good game, Janboreen. So, yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Check out the people in my box, and see you guys next time. Oh, and I want to mention that this is from the Smogon random battle generator thingy. And, yeah, see you guys.